I'm just going to stroll along through some of the trees while I introduce this topic. So I've actually had lots of people ask about the proper time to up pot. I see it posted on a regular basis on Facebook and on the Our Figs forum. I'm definitely not an expert, but I have a lot of experience with this. I've tried lots of different things. I've tried up potting whenever they're almost root bound. I've tried up potting whenever they're very, very loose and only a few roots, and you have to be extremely careful up potting not to irritate and move around the soil. And I've also tried my favorite method, which seems to have the best results in both vegetative and root growth as well. So that's what I'm going to show, just a couple of examples of the same variety that was grafted single bud onto an unrooted cutting, and they were all done at the same time, but you're going to see three huge differences in the level of growth and success from being able to do that. One of them is tiny, just a few inches tall with nothing on it. The next one is growing well, 3 or so feet, single, couple of little figs, and the other ones are just, well, you'll see. Here's the first one. This one was grafted at the same time, a single bud, and it has been kept in here with no fertilizer, nothing really other than occasionally when I overwater them. Right, I've kept this one small because it was intended to be a gift and it'll make it easier to ship. Now, this one is one, here, just so you can see the difference in size. Same variety. It's not actually Angelo's Dark, that's just a reused pot. But this one was up potted quite a bit earlier. Maybe 3 months ago or so. And you can see the huge difference in that. But let's show you one more that I took from here, which that one shows a 7-gallon pot. And I up potted one of those that was in here and had grown well and filled the pot with roots. So I up potted it into a 25-gallon. And look at this. The cuttings were the same size. They were all single buds. This is from an unrooted cutting started this fall, and this thing is just a monster. It's 9 feet from the ground to the top of that. And in case you're wondering if that's a coincidence, it's not, because this is a variety that I really want. So I did a second one. Same thing right here. So look at this growth. Huge, 8.5, 9 feet tall, well-branched growth versus this one that was given a smaller pot and up potted later, or having kept it in a 4x9. For me, I think that shows the benefit of up potting at the right time if you want to have strong, aggressive growth. If you wait too long to up pot, then oftentimes it can stall. I've seen that on a regular basis. So if the pot is too full of roots, then it might take a good long time for both. The roots may start growing right away, but it seems like there is a time where it stalls and only focuses on root growth instead of both. And so in these, you can see if you up pot at the right time, you can continue to have strong, active vegetative growth as well as root growth. So hope that helps. This is just a great example, but I've seen this over the last few years with many of my different varieties. All right, happy figging.